Hello YouTube. So I recently moved and I'm now living in Seattle and living full-time. I'm really dressed up at the moment. It's kind of late, plus sort of had a not really doing much day. Yesterday I kind of I fell and messed myself up, so I've got like that scrape there and then on my hip as well. And then also on my knee. So yeah, they've been kind of hurting me. So I wasn't much for going out today. That happened when I was out with some friends last night, and we were walking home in the U District of Seattle, and I tripped over on a sidewalk because the levels were different. You know, there was probably like an inch thing, and I just boom tripped in. Hit on my right side and scraped up my shoulder a little bit too, but it's not really noticeable. So anyway, just wanted to give you guys an update on how things are going. So I recently came out on Facebook, a few days ago, which was really good actually. I've so far had like 28% of my friends like my post, and many of those commented on it. And so I've pretty much had like a really awesome response to my coming out, which is nice. No one's been negative. Haven't got any negative comments. In fact, when I came out, I had a bunch of people like add me, and a bunch of people sending me really nice messages, including one of my old teachers from high school and someone I didn't even know who just saw my post. And you know, everyone's telling me how courageous I am and whatnot, and how good it is I'm trying to live a more genuine life. But I don't know, like the way I've been feeling lately, like, so I've been here in Seattle for like 2 weeks now, I guess. My birthday is actually in 3 days. I went to Gender Odyssey too. That was fun. But I don't know, I don't really feel that courageous. Like, I've left my house once without my friends, or without me like going to meet friends. Because I don't know, like, while my friends are always telling me how passable I am, I still have trouble believing it. And so I don't know. I just feel like I'm really afraid, and like I don't like to go out by myself. And so yeah, I've only gone out once, and that was earlier today, and I wasn't wearing any makeup, and I was wearing like a hoodie and like jeans, so it was like, you know, boy clothes practically. Just because I just couldn't even, I don't know, I just was too afraid, which is really pathetic. I was practically crying just because I was so upset with myself for being such a chicken. I don't know, it's frustrating. And yeah, so people tell me how courageous I am. I'm like, I feel really more like a coward, just like too afraid to go out on my own. What the fuck's that about? It's like, logically, I know that it's stupid. Like, it seems unlikely that anyone's gonna like outright attack me or anything, but it's just like the looks I get from people, they just really sort of, I don't know, make me uncomfortable. And I'm just like I just get really bad anxiety. It's really bad. I mean, I've been going out to bars a lot with my friends, and we've gone out to a couple clubs too. But and like I haven't changed my ID yet, so you know, when I show people like the bouncers and stuff, because they're very much about IDing people in Seattle. I think maybe there's only been once that I haven't been ID'd so far, and I've gone out drinking quite a few times. Probably half the days I've been here. So like, I've had some funny comments, like, remember this one guy was, are you kidding me? This is a dude. And I was like, yeah, well, that's actually me. And then he made me show him something else with my name on it. And I've had a few other funny reactions, but most of the bouncers just kind of look at it and they're like, yeah, okay. So I figure that maybe I'm not that passable if they're not as questioning, or maybe it's just, since it's Seattle, it's not that big a deal and people are used to it. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, it's just frustrating. If you're wondering why I'm being so quiet, also, it's because I've got roommates and it's like 1 a.m. So I don't want to wake them. But yeah, it's like I'm trying to be better about it. Like, some of the reasons I didn't, like, kind of get all prettied up before I went out earlier today, so I just wanted to go to the store and get some food and stuff. So I've pretty much been not eating because I didn't have any food, and I didn't want to go to the grocery store because I didn't want to go somewhere by myself. And I didn't want to ask one of my friends to go with me because, yeah. So what made me decide not to is one of the things I need to get is shaving cream, which I ended up forgetting anyway, but I haven't shaved in like 3 days. Which, admittedly, I don't have much in the way of stubble, especially after like 15 hours of electrolysis that I've gone through. But I still get kind of self-conscious about it, and fuck, I forgot to get the shaving cream, which just pissed me off. And like, that was part of it, and I don't know, I just didn't really feel like getting all dressed up, especially because like the clothing rubbing on my skin hurts with all the freaking abrasions I have at the moment. So I don't know. It's just sort of like, oh, I was so mad at myself for going out like that. Because it's like I've already like given away pretty much all my guy clothes. Like, the only things I've kept are like a pair of shoes they're Toms, they're pretty androgynous, and like my socks, which are all pretty colorful. And the only reason I have guy socks, I have girl socks, although I found pretty effeminate guy socks, is because the ankle socks, they're usually like one size fits all, but in the case of girls, one size fits all. But that's not really accounting for people who are like 6'1" and have size 12 feet in women's shoes. So yeah, but that's pretty much all I have, and then like a couple coats, most of which are pretty androgynous. So yeah, I mean, and tomorrow I'm planning on going and getting my name changed. And I guess the way you get your gender changed in Washington is a bit different, so having some slight issues with that, but kind of working on it. I'll probably do another video to talk about gender, obviously, like some of the stuff I learned, but I'll do that later. I just kind of wanted to make this one talking about how much of a puss I am. If you're wondering why my hair is all crazy, this is what it looks like if I don't like blow dry and straighten it. This is how it dries, all curly and shit. I ate it from my mom. She's got crazy hair too. But yeah. Some other time I'll give you guys like a tour of my room too. It's kind of messy at the moment, so I don't really want to. But anyway, I'll talk to y'all later.